Yeah. Wake up with coffee and sports. Sunrise glow, listen coast to coast. A flow like you know.
Offensively, who made them? Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Sideline to sideline with plays to show. This network's got the spark.
When you put up 300 yards rushing against someone, that you got your butt whooped.
I feel like I would have liked to see Oregon, Ohio State in the semis, not the quarters. So I think some reseeding is probably where I would change. But
they're out of their mind. They're going to do this 3 quarterbacks in a row.
Here's the crazy.
I just can't take it.
First keep flying high, fans cheering loud, and one podcast moving through the crowd. Meaty boys brawling, no holds barred out. This wire life never in doubt. Tune into the vibe.
That's my bold prediction for the show. Devin Booker in the next 3 years, he will be a Houston Rocket.
Because I still think Seth is still at the top of his game. I do. I think he's right there. Who knows? Maybe not this year, but one time soon. Why wouldn't we potentially see Seth and Roman? Tune
in the vibe.
Guard on the mic tonight. News coming in left and right. Oh, better with the latest fight. Gene's got that insight tight. Champions rise and they fall. Wire to wire, got it all. Every move ain't every brawl. Tune in for the curtain call. Wrestling talk all night long. Catch the latest match and song. Ring the bell, let's get it on. Every story bright and strong. In the ring they clash and roar. New rivalries and so much more. Titles change and legends lore.
What's poppin', y'all? It is your boy, Guard3, and welcome to the And... That's almost said the And One podcast. I'm apparently a couple days ahead. Welcome to the Meaty Boys podcast.
There you go.
And of course, we had so much fun. Just like WrestleMania, we're running it back a second time. He is Will Morgan. How you doing, sir?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Glad to be here.
Oh, that's good. Before we get started, though, Will, I saw a fun fact that made me feel old as dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I go on TikTok, and somebody posts, just so you know, we are closer to WrestleMania 60 than we are WrestleMania 17.
Damn. Facts. So true.
I saw that. I'm like, oof.
Oh, yeah. So true.
Yeah, it's a little update from the start of Monday Night Raw. We had Brock Lesnar and Obafemi having a face-to-face. Obafemi stood tall again. You know what? I'll give Brock some credit here. You could tell he actually cares about this feud. Genuinely one of the easiest guys to tell if they care about a feud or not. And yeah, he's making Oba look like $1 million so far.
Oh yeah, he needs to. He's closer to the end than the beginning.
No, absolutely.
He needs to put guys over.
Yeah, all we got to do is get the right winner at WrestleMania.
WWE and WWE right now, Obafemi and Trent Williams are your future.
No, I completely agree with that. We got, and then of course they've just made it official. We're gonna get AJ versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. So, hey, you know what? They haven't had a bad match yet, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I would too. I thought Becky and AJ wasn't that bad on Raw last week.
No.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I I'm excited to see what happens after. Like I am hoping that whatever happens at WrestleMania is just like the blow off to this feud, and then we can get some more fresh AJ feuds throughout the summer. I'll give them credit though; they've been able to keep this feud entertaining from start to finish, from WrestlePalooza to now. So that said, I wouldn't be shocked if they ran one more match at like Backlash and Tampa, but
Oh yeah.
so I'm just hoping that I'm excited to see what the future holds for AJ's next wave of challengers if she retains the title.
Oh yeah.
I guess let me ask you who would you want to see AJ go up against next?
People who would make sense, like a Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss. I want my city going up against Bailey again. Ladies that make sense. I think it doesn't make sense for Jade. It doesn't make sense for Rhea, just from the believability factor. But Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, another Bailey match. That would be, and of course, she's already going against Becky. That will be a good thing for me. If we can, because look, even Bianca comes back. Bianca doesn't make sense. So yeah, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, someone of those two ladies' ilk would be perfect for me. Stephanie Vaquer, maybe.
Oh, that would be fun. It's funny. I think my dream AJ match when she came back, the first person I thought of was Liv Morgan. Cause like you can just see like her different mannerisms and everything. You can just see a lot of AJ in Liv Morgan. So it just feels like the mannerisms and everything would just make for such a fun and compelling rivalry.
Even though they ain't gonna do it, they need to bring her old tag team partner, old nemesis Caitlyn back, but they ain't gonna do it.
I can only hope. I love Caitlyn. Had one of the better spears in the game.
Yep.
You want to have a little fun too?
Yeah, what's up?
So obviously on the Meaty Boyz Twitter page, which if you aren't following it, you should check it out. I had a little fun little post. Will, rank these 1 to 4 WrestleMania video packages is the topic. So obviously upper left, if you haven't seen it, we got Stone Cold vs. The Rock, WrestleMania 17, the My Way video package. Got Daniel Bryan's Monster package from WrestleMania 30. We got Shawn Michaels and Undertaker from WrestleMania 30 from 26. And to me, one of the more underrated video packages of all time, Kane versus The Undertaker from their first matchup at WrestleMania. Absolutely terrific, long video.
Oh yeah. Number 1, give me Shawn Michaels Taker. Number 2, give me Rock Austin. Number 3, give me Taker and Kane. And then number 4, give me Daniel Bryan.
That's fair. I've seen like multiple different variations of this. Honestly, like I said, I would probably end up doing something similar. My favorite for sure is probably just Taker and Shawn from WrestleMania. Also, that's just my favorite match of all time, so I'm a little biased with that one. I say Rock vs. Austin's My Way video package was so good. Then it's probably Daniel Bryan. But that actually that would I'm not gonna lie, that would probably be third. Daniel Bryan's Monster, and then Kane and
Undertaker.
Kane and Undertaker. Pretty much, it's funny. It feels like that when I dropped this, the responses I got, it almost like directly correlated to which era you grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that were watching around, WrestleMania 17 mainly is like, oh yeah, it's Rock and Austin. But then I got to the younger fans, and it's like, yeah, no, it's Daniel Bryan. No, it's Shawn and the Undertaker. So it's been a wide variety of answers. Our friend Chase had a fun one. He threw in, our friend Chase. He goes, give me Rock versus Austin from WrestleMania 19, that video package, because that one's better than the one at 17.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
But yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's video packages are one of my favorite parts of WrestleMania. Like, I'll give them credit. WWE, they might mess up a lot of things on the the creative end, this and that, but one thing they always seem to knock out of the park are the video packages.
Yes.
Say I know another one of my underrated favorites. Shout out to The Rock versus John Cena from WrestleMania 29.
There you go.
Absolute banger.
Facts.
But
I
hey,
think one of my favorites, because it involved two different styles. I believe it was from Mania 2002, if memory serves. Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio.
oh, I was actually just watching the Kurt Angle Rey Mysterio match. Let's say they had that match at a SummerSlam in 2002.
Yeah, SummerSlam. That's what I meant to say. SummerSlam. Yeah,
And if anybody hasn't seen that
match was crazy.
it's probably the greatest match that you'll ever see that went under 10 minutes.
It wasn't that long because, as you just alluded, it was under 10. It was like 8 minutes, but that was a good match.
Yeah, it was almost a masterclass, like, of how to just maximize whatever time they gave you. Like, having Ray, instead of having Ray do his entrance, him ready to hit Kurt Angle with a springboard right away and just rapid fire. Like, but that's one of my favorite pay-per-views I've ever had the privilege of going back and watching. Say, because we're talking about great video packages and matches. Triple H for Shawn Michaels in an
Another one.
unsanctioned match was on that same one.
Yep.
And then Brock versus Rock. Just an all-time great pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, you know what? It does sound like that we are going to possibly be getting Braun Breaker back for WrestleMania. He's heading to the PC to try to get cleared.
Good.
Say, our scale of 1 to 10, how excited would you be for Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania?
I'll be very excited. That'll be a 9, like 9.5. I'll be very excited.
You know what? That's fair. It's a great story to be told. I'll give Seth credit. He always seems to step it up in big matches.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not gonna lie, this WrestleMania feels so weird though. Like every year at WrestleMania, I'm always just thinking, because obviously he's one of my favorites of all time. I'm like, man, what's John Cena gonna do this year? Is he gonna do a run-in or what's going on? It feels so weird to have to sit there and think about WrestleMania and be like, oh, man, John Cena's not going to be there. All right, I guess.
You think we getting 2 nights or just 1?
What's up?
Yeah, we getting 2 nights or 1?
2.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, you know what? I've made sure to put an offer both of them. We're going to be doing a Meaty Boyz watch along. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Say another guy who's in the rumor mill who might be at WrestleMania. Tom Brady. Him and Logan Paul have been beefing over social media. Between Tom Brady, Jelly Roll, my question to you is, how many celebrities is too many celebrities? Should they stop at, Jelly Roll and maybe courting Tom Brady, or do you think that's too many, or should they try to get a couple more? What do you think about the whole celebrity situation at WrestleMania?
Leave it where it is. I mean, it's a tradition to have some celebrities there, but leave it where it is. I mean, Tom Brady and Jelly Roll is enough. More than enough.
No, that's fair. It's funny. I see a lot of people getting upset about Jelly Roll being there. And you know what? I'll give him credit. Jelly Roll seems like a guy who just he comes in and he respects the business. He comes in, he tries to do everything
right
he can. And honestly, how I knew he was kind of different is when he came in and he lost his first match.
Yeah.
It's so rare to see a celebrity come in and actually lose. But not only to come in, he comes in and loses, and then later to hear, hey, it was Jelly Roll's idea for him to get pinned because it didn't make sense for him to beat a full-timer. I was like, oh, honestly, this is a guy that just gets it.
It. Yeah, he gets it.
Like I said, there's a lot of people upset about, Jelly Roll, but I'm not one of them.
I'm not one of them either.
So it's not. Brother. And plus, one of those things, too, it's like, if he wants to be on the undercard or somewhere, and that's perfectly fine. It's not like it's, Travis Scott coming in and interfering in the main event.
Right.
But now, Mo, we're going to get another fun one. Obviously, we've heard the news that Ted DiBiase Jr. was recently cleared.
Oh yeah.
all wrongdoing in that whole Missouri scandal case.
Yes.
Are you one of the people that want to see maybe like a legacy reunion at WrestleMania? Maybe get some Ted. I see a lot of people pulling for Ted DiBiase return at WrestleMania or somewhere on the road. Is that something you'd want, or because I personally think we should just leave it at Cody versus Randy, and
Yeah,
we
leave
don't
it at
really need
Cody.
a legacy.
Yeah, leave it Cody versus Randy. Legacy is done, and I don't think they were ever. Not saying they weren't over because they were, but they weren't that over to warrant a reunion. So leave it be.
So yeah, it was kind of funny. I saw somebody post like Ted DiBiase and Cody versus Randy just so Travis Scott interfering. I'm like, oh no.
No, don't do that.
Like,
please.
don't like
No.
if you. All I ask is if you're gonna have Ted become a part of this rival, part of this feud, whatever. Just, I guess I just want to see it left off of WrestleMania. Like, have him show up on SmackDown and eat an RKO or something if you're gonna do that or go that route.
Right.
Like, just say leave the legacy drama behind at this point.
Oh yeah.
But
It's not warranted.
no, absolutely. Say honestly, I'm hyped for Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. The way they built it on Friday was so much fun. Them brawling to start and end the show.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I'm not the biggest fan of Drew, but I will give him flowers when appropriate. That was good.
Say poor Nick Aldis had to run out there to try to stop Randy and then sprint all the way outside to stop those two. And
Yep. What did you think about Truth and Priest winning the tag titles?
it's a choice.
I don't think they go have them long though.
I think they're just like transitional champions. It's weird because I'm curious. Like, did this have something to do? Because there were the rumors that I think it was Tama Tonga got in trouble for posting that video of a WWE rehearsal before the show kicked off.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, a week later, it's like because they're like, oh, he got fined an undisclosed amount. According to the dirt sheets, WWE never announced it. And then a week later, they lose the tag titles. So now I'm starting to think, like, was this planned, or did this have something to do with them being upset with Tonga for posting the rehearsal video?
Tonga should have known better too.
But my question is, especially since WWE has an entire show dedicated to breaking the fourth wall in WWE Unreal, like, is it really that big a deal if he posts that? Because it was like a 10-15 second clip. There wasn't really there was wrestlers in the ring, Solo was sitting there, but really wasn't anything like spoiled or eventful happening.
But maybe they felt it was like an unwritten rule from a wrestler not to do that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It just came off as odd. Like, I was like, dude, you're gonna get mad at him when you have the entire show about exposing the business. And
yeah,
I say that same show, pissed off LA Knight. I wonder if LA Knight stays when his contract's up. That'll be interesting to watch.
That'd be interesting to see. I don't know. I'm not completely sure if I would.
Yeah, he said he doesn't even stop in Gorilla anymore after they, posted that clip of Triple H, kind of coaching him, chewing him out, whatever you want, after the Money in the Bank match on Unreal. So he apparently didn't know he was being recorded and everything. So I'm curious, especially with the way he's just kind of inconsistently booked. Like, does he stay or does he go?
Yeah, I think he goes.
Yeah, hey, we say, hey, you know what? Eli Drake Part 2.
Yeah.
Get that AEW run out of the way.
Yeah. Go and get it out the way. But what was that one run? He was an IC champ for a little bit, right?
Yeah, he beat Logan Paul.
Yeah, he was for a little bit. And that and to me, that run, you could have heard a pin drop.
Yeah, they gave him the title and then just had absolutely no clue what to do with them.
Yeah.
And it's funny, he just seemed, it's so weird, right? He just seems like a very, like, you can at least try to give him like a world title run. Like I feel like you could have snuck him in like even like a month-long reign somewhere to test the waters.
But I think the one thing he has going against him, and I hate to say this, and Damian Priest is the reason why I don't know if this would be valid because he's an older wrestler too. But LA Knight is 40. So, but Damian Priest is about the same age, and you're giving him titles. So I don't know. Maybe it's LA Knight is in the back. Maybe it's politics. Because locker room in the WWE locker room is nothing but politics. That's all it is.
No, absolutely. And we that's kind of the thing though. Wrestling I'll say talking about like wrestling ages are weird though, because I can say he's 40, it sounds old, but especially with his in-ring style,
Mhm.
like he could probably easily go at least another decade if he wanted to.
Mm.
So it's just I would say wrestling ages are weird to me because I can say a guy's like 45, for example, and it sounds like, oh, he's old as dirt. But some of these guys can now, especially with the lesser schedule, now you're talking about guys that can go until they're like 50, 5 if
Oh
they
yeah.
really wanted to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm just saying WWE's perception of age might be different than what we see. Because we see guys, from WWE, AEW, everywhere else, still going on the indie strong and really performing well. We've seen that from older wrestlers currently. But WWE might look at that as a deterrent in title reigns and things of that nature. So, but again, Priest is around that age and they don't have a problem putting the title on him. So it's either, I think, management is not caring for him, or it's just locker room heat that might keep him from being where he is.
Absolutely. I say, you know what? Maybe the happiest wrestling news that I saw recently with WWE. Hey, Axe and Smash Demolition, finally WWE Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
My
they deserve it.
my only question is what took so long?
They deserve it. It's a show at the end of the day. It's a show. And I truly think that your favorite guy, your favorite gal will get in. The one person, and I just want to say rest in peace, Dennis Condrey, rest in peace. Midnight Express, rest in peace, my friend. We only got 2 left. Stan Lane, Jim Cornette. But rest in peace, Dennis, man. We're gonna miss you, bro. But back to the Hall of Fame, it's a show. And I think at any point in time, your guy or gal who's not there now will get in. You're seeing some first round talent now. Rock's gonna go in, Stone Cold's gonna go in, AJ's gonna go in. So it's just a matter of time. But I think your favorite guy and gal will make it. It's just a show, and I think they want to build that show to what they think would be a hit. I mean, the Hall of Fame is in front of a studio audience, so
No, absolutely. And I do like I think the addition too of Dennis Rodman is perfect.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Especially in Vegas. Like
that's the spot.
I'd say there's only 2 rightful places it feels like if you're gonna induct Dennis Rodman into the Hall of Fame, either Chicago or Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Vegas was his spot.
Oh yeah, taking a break in the middle of the season to go
Oh
to
yeah,
Vegas and do some gambling.
then I had to go get him.
Oh, Paul Heyman said that Seth Rollins should just come out of here and put him out of his misery. So that'll.
Oh wow.
Let's say, and Seth Rollins did actually indeed come out there. Looks like, unless this is another swerve.
Could be.
Oh no, that's actually Seth Rollins. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm happy to see. Of course, it'll be interesting with Dennis Rodman. So speaking of celebrities, Actually, before we get to that, hey, timeless Tony Storm. We thought that she was ready for another big year, maybe a match with Ronda Rousey. Now she's apparently out until 2026. How? Who do you?
When in 2026? Is it later?
Oh, they
later
actually
this year?
no. They said she's probably out till the end, maybe into 2027.
Wow. Is it
So
injury related?
that's the thing. You don't know yet. It's weird. I don't want to like speculate or anything. I hate doing that, but I kind of think she might be pregnant.
Could be.
If I had to guess, like my best guess, because apparently even in the morning Tuesday night in the morning of they were ready for her to wrestle Wednesday,
Mm.
and then at the last second they found something out
They pulled her.
and they pulled her, and now she's going to be out until 2026 or
Right.
maybe 2027. So it'll be it'll be absolutely interesting to see what happens with that, but. They're already planting the whodunit angle, the mystery attacker.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious to see who the mystery attacker is.
Meanwhile, Mercedes Moné lost a couple more titles. I'm happy.
Yeah, hey, we said it a couple times when she was winning all the titles. The downfall was probably going to be the best part about this entire thing.
Oh yeah.
And it's been really entertaining so far. So Raw update. Paul Heyman got a restraining order against Seth Rollins.
Oh
and
my
Seth
God.
Rollins punched him in the face anyway, so Seth Rollins is getting arrested. So I guess that's how we're writing off Seth. Probably Seth until he's cleared or until next week.
Right.
But yeah, I'd say Will, we talked about this last week. We thought we'd have a little fun this week. If you were gonna make a wrestling card, let's say a WrestleMania card, however, can only use non-wrestling celebrities, what would your WrestleMania card look like?
Now, see, I didn't know it was non-celebrities because I did a little bit of a mix.
Oh no! I just meant like not wrestlers. You can do a mix. That's fine.
Yeah, I did a little bit of a mix. So
you're good.
On here. So my opening match is gonna be my show stealer. This is gonna be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Then in my women's celebrity match, it's gonna be Cardi B and Naomi versus Meg Thee Stallion and Jade Cargill. Then my Intercontinental Championship ladder match is gonna be Gunther versus LA Knight, and I'm taking people from other promotions, versus Ricochet versus Austin Theory. Then my celebrity special attraction will be Travis Scott versus Machine Gun Kelly. Hollywood Street Fight, John Cena versus Dave Bautista, Fast and Furious meets Guardians of the Galaxy. Then my my women's championship match or championship showcase will be Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair versus Mercedes Moné. And let's see, I got a celebrity war match. I got Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny. And then my main event, Bloodline Civil War. We didn't get this. Roman Reigns versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Hey, you know what?
That's my card.
Hey, that's a good one. Hey, you know what though? Saudi baby next year.
It could happen.
It could happen. I feel like if there's any place that could actually pay The Rock enough money to consider coming out of retirement or pausing his movie schedule, it's probably just Saudi.
Yeah.
Say, as everybody knows, I'm, more a sports guy than made into like celebrity. So I got some fun little sports feuds that I think need to get settled in the squared circle. And
okay,
why don't we start off with an easy one? 50 Cent versus Ja Rule.
That's
Say,
funny.
those two beefing all the time. 50 bought out all the seats to a Ja Rule concert, so he'd come
Yep.
out to no fans.
Yep.
Like, we just got to settle this in the ring.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. My women's match, by the way, was Nikki versus Cardi, one on one. Of course, gotta get a rematch too of Vontez Burfict versus Antonio Brown.
Man, don't do that to AB. Come on, man.
Battle of the CTE.
Yep.
But look, I feel like this is still on the this is tough because this guy should probably main event, but he still might. But another match I got on the card, of course. Look, MJ and Isaiah Thomas have been beefing for 3 decades now. Let's just get in the ring and settle this. Let's end it. Another fun little undercard match. Of course, they almost did enough wrestling on the field when they played. Got Odell Beckham Jr. versus Josh Norman. Those two are just beefing. And then my last 2 matches, I think you'll appreciate these. My last undercard match, Gilbert Arenas versus Javaris Critterton.
Damn.
No holds barred. We're not going to give them any rules, boys. Just go out there and
It's a slobber knocker,
brother. I don't want to. Considering Javaris pulled a gun on Gil, I don't want to say go out there and kill it, but go out there and have.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. Don't do that.
You know what? Just go out there and have fun, guys.
There you go. This is going to be a slobber knocker.
And of course, I think we all know what the main event's got to be. If we're doing like a celebrity wrestling card, you got to get Kendrick versus Drake in there. Y'all's beef spilled into like the Super Bowl halftime show. Like,
oh yeah.
True. By the way, I love that performance. Truly one of the great ones. I enjoy the crap out of Kendrick's performance.
Oh yeah.
But that is my list of
that was awesome.
Sports and rap beefs that I'd almost love to see settled in a ring.
That was awesome. I like that card. Sada can do that for us too.
Yeah, the funny part is you're probably not wrong. Say we're paying WWE like $250 million to bring WrestleMania over there.
Oh yeah.
I would say I'm curious to see if they end up actually having Night of Champions, because obviously that's normally in Saudi, but with all the tensions in the Middle East right now, I wonder if they, just do it here, or do they cancel it, or does?
I would do it here. I wouldn't cancel it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I cannot see it happening over there at this current moment in time, and I don't think anything gets better in the next couple months before the event is supposed to take place.
Nope. I don't see it getting any better.
Hey, fair enough. For better, can only hope. Can only hope, but yeah. I didn't even think about that though. Mixing in like regular wrestlers in with the celebrities, that would have been. That definitely would have been a good one.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see. I'm curious though. Do you think the women's tag titles make the WrestleMania card? Because I know all of a sudden they got the Bella Twins involved with those, and the Bellas they'll probably try to put them on the Mania card.
I hope not. Give me 1 second.
You all good? Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah. I hope not. I'm not a big fan. I think the Bella Twins, even at their peak, I just didn't care for them. I just didn't care for Nikki or Brie.
No, absolutely. By the way, this one-liner that Paul Heyman gave before Seth Rollins came out was fantastic. He goes, I told you I would deal with you like a man. Well, the men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders.
Dang. Dang. Oh, it's Mo.
There he is. Let's go, Mo.
Fellas, sorry about that. Running late. Sometimes real life just gets in the way.
You good, Mo? You good? Hey, I'll ask you the important stuff because anytime I get to promote the Meaty Boyz Twitter page, I gotta take it.
I'm gonna go on mute for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
You're good.
All right, all good.
So Mo, the theme when I made this, the theme is WrestleMania video packages. Got Austin and The Rock from WrestleMania 17, Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30, Taker Shawn from WrestleMania 26, and the Kane versus Undertaker WrestleMania was at 14 before their first ever matchup. How would you rank these video packages? I tried to mix it up a little bit.
Oh man, those are tough. I don't know, Taker, Shawn, maybe Austin, Rock. And then Kane and Undertaker.
Hey, that's fair.
I remember so many of those moments like they were yesterday. Those are the kind of matches that I go back and watch more than once.
No, that's fair. Mo, somebody on TikTok made me feel old, by the way, because I go on TikTok and there's this one person and they go, "Hey, by the way, just so you know, we're closer to WrestleMania 60 than WrestleMania 17," and I'm like, I feel ancient now.
I mean, if you put it that way, time flies, man. What can I say? But to their credit, if you go back, Will, you know this. If you saw WrestleMania 1 compared to where we it was a big deal back then. But if you really look at it now, you're like, wow, we were entertained by that. You know what I mean? Like it's like night and day. It's a completely different time altogether.
Oh yeah.
No,
Social media wasn't nowhere near what it was back then, like it is now. Dirt sheets were nowhere like they are now. It's just a whole different time.
Absolutely. I'd say, and then Mo, we were just telling our because last week we talked about making a WrestleMania card, including celebrities. Will's mixed wrestlers and celebrities. I just went with straight celebrities.
I like that. I mean, the celebrity angle is always entertaining, and especially if you can get hold of a celebrity that's actually athletic, who can surprise you and actually look good in the ring. That's always awesome. I don't know. You know, it's funny because I remember the first time I saw Shane McMahon in a ring, and I was like, this is embarrassing. But if you watch Shane McMahon over the years, he's actually a really good in-ring performer. Shane low-key. Shane low-key is a bad man. He's a bad man, a high-risk guy. Like it's believable that Shane McMahon could be like a hardcore champion because most of his matches are basically hardcore matches.
Yep.
I think my favorite part about Shane is he either has the worst punches in the business or the best, because he's either like missing by 5 feet or really punching you in the face.
Hey, listen. I had a chance to interview Buff Bagwell some years ago, and he told me it's hard to gauge that working man's punch. It's really hard to gauge it, particularly if you have if you're green, it's kind of hard to gauge that working man's punch.
No, that's absolutely fair. That's fair. Say the wrestling card I had, Mo, and then say Will can give you his just for fun, and then you can judge them. I went full on sports. I got I figure we start out full on sports and rap. Started out with 50 Cent versus Ja Rule 1-on-1. Gotta settle that beef at some point.
Gotta squash that at some point. Yeah.
My women's match, is Nicki versus Cardi B. You know, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B have been at it for years. We can squash that too.
Yep.
We got MJ versus Isaiah Thomas, a match 3 decades in the making.
What is that, a death match?
Yeah.
You need to be.
At this point, they've been beefing since the '92 exclusion off the Dream Team. We just
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
we gotta settle that, boys.
Have they been beefing, or has Isaiah been beefing? Because it's there is no they. There's one guy doing all the talking, one guy demanding apologies and all these other kind of things. It's a really one-sided argument or rivalry, whatever you look. Because I think, to Jordan's credit, why would you punch at Isaiah? You would have to punch down. Like,
literally,
it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't benefit Michael Jordan to punch down.
No.
That's fair. I finished off the undercard with some Vontez Burfict versus Antonio Brown. We can settle it after that dirty hit from a decade ago.
Don't do anything like that. That man already been punished. Dang.
I don't know if I want to see that match, because I feel like AB wouldn't get his revenge. Like say what you want about Burfict, he's one of those ones. I don't think AB want none of that.
Nah.
Hey, I think game changer. I think there'll be like 20 Steelers running out to beat up Vontez Burfict. I think that might be a saving grace.
We gonna beat your ass.
And rounding off, we got Odell Beckham versus Josh Norman.
That's a good one.
Then my last match on the undercard, no holds barred, Gilbert Arenas versus Javaris Critterton.
Oh no, not the rematch.
And then main event, of course, got to be Kendrick versus Drake.
Oh yeah,
rivalry that went into the Super Bowl. Let's settle that one in the ring.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
all right,
that's a pretty good card. Not bad.
All right, Mo. My opening match, because like I said, I mixed them up. My opening match is Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. My women's celebrity match, Cardi B and Naomi versus Meg Thee Stallion and Jade Cargill.
Oh, wow.
My Intercontinental Championship ladder match, Gunther versus LA Knight versus Ricochet versus Austin Theory.
Ooh.
My celebrity special attraction match, Travis Scott versus Machine Gun Kelly. My tag team dream match, the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. My Hollywood street fight, John Cena versus Dave Bautista. That puts Fast and the Furious meets Guardians of the Galaxy. My other women's match, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair versus Mercedes Moné. My main event, Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny. And then to finish up, Hollywood Collusion, Bloodline versus Legacy, Roman Reigns versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The OTC versus the People's Champion.
I think that's the one that we actually wanted to see. Like, we thought we were going to get it, but I don't think we're going to ever get that.
Nah.
Because every year that passes now, Rock's a little bit older. I think there was a window for it, and they just decided to let it go.
Yep.
Or maybe he knows something about his own body where he's like, I'm not comfortable with myself trying to get in the ring with Roman like that.
Right.
That's smart sometimes. I actually like your Machine Gun Kelly versus Travis Scott. My only problem with that is how long are their interests going to be? Because you got to put a time limit on them.
Oh man. Put a time limit on that thing.
Just imagine if the stage was like the WrestleMania 33 ramp. We were waiting like a half hour for Travis Scott to finish his entrance. They're just gonna have to put him on a cart at some point and just drive him down there.
Oh
right.
Yeah.
That was terrible last time. So yeah, I like both your cards. I think they're both burners. So yeah, I like both the cards. I'm here for that, by the way. Especially the triple threat between the ladies. That's an awesome triple threat match.
Yeah.
I'm here for all those. Like, I wish Triple H and Creative would take some of those ideas that you two brothers just put out there and put some of that on there. Like, to me, you guys just gave WrestleMania cards that I would pay money to go see. I would pay money to go see your cards.
And it could, and both of these could happen in Saudi.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
both.
Say, before we get on out of here, Mo, are you excited to see Dennis Rodman in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know if I'm excited, but I think he's deserving of being in the Hall of Fame. All his antics aside, Dennis Rodman is easily a top 15 defender all time. One of the greatest natural rebounders of all time, and I dare say he might be the ultimate overachiever. When you think about what he was and where he came from and how late a bloomer he was, I think that's kind of amazing. Like, remember when the Bulls beat them and swept them and started to dominate the East? That's 90-91.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah's line was, I was old. Dumars was old. Rodman was old. I'm like, Rodman was 30. And he went on from that point to lead the league in rebounding 7 more times. Like
Yep.
he got
Yep.
better as he got older.
Yep.
He did all the big number things in his career after on the other side of 30. So I
Right.
don't know what Isaiah is talking about.
Me neither. How many championships that man got? 5, 6?
Rodman's got
Five. Two with
He
the
got
Pistons,
five.
3 with the
3 with the
Bulls.
Bulls. Yep, he got 5.
Yep.
Will, what can we look forward to on Sports Report tonight?
Got a lot going on in a few minutes on the Sports Report podcast. Hang with us right here on Wide to Wide Network. We're going to talk about the March Madness Sweet 16 tournament. You can go to ESPN and get your Sweet 16 brackets in, because I know your bracket's busted because mine's busted. We're going to talk NFL. We're going to talk NFL. We're going to talk some NBA. And we'll get some baseball. So definitely join us tonight. Sports Report podcast in about 22 minutes.
Yeah, saying then Thursday you can catch Mo and I on And One. We're going to be doing a big board. So if anybody's been following, we last 3 weeks we have ranked all the 10 picks at a time, the last 30 number 1 overall picks. And then Thursday, just for fun, I'm going to put together a big board and see where they each fall when we compare them against each other. The kicker, removing some of the weaker ones at the bottom with potential number 1 picks from this year. So when we do the one on Thursday, we replaced Michael Olowokandi with Boozer. Say we took out Anthony Bennett, replaced him with AJ Diabasto, and of course we took out Ricochet and added Darren Peterson. So that's going to be
better.
Absolutely. And look, hey, maybe we'll throw in a couple more, Mo. Maybe me and you can pick one, and then we can have a fan vote number 1 pick.
I'm here for it.
Say, yeah, we'll let you know the official participants tomorrow. Ask Mo what number 1 pick he wants to throw in the chat in, but at the same time, thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your night.